Welcome to lesson number 4, which is actually your first test. In this lesson, we'll go over all the moves we've done in the previous 3 lessons, but put them all together while adding a few more to give you a great workout. Do your best to follow along. First, we're going to start with some bridges. Again, really push off both feet and reach as far as you can past your shoulders. Next, we're doing butt scoots, moving forward and back, really pushing with your feet and your arms and ensuring your back is straight. Use as much space in your room as you can. Switch arms if you want, but keep moving. Now let's take it to our fighting stance and perform non-stop jabs and straights. Remember, keep your hands up, turn your fists all the way out, and extend your punches. Now we're going to add a kick to the mix. Jab, straight, front kick. Jab, straight, front kick. Keep it up, keep your hands up, keep your knee high, and snap out those kicks. Let's switch from the fighting stance to the grappling stance and perform some level changes. As many as you can, switching sides whenever you want, touching the ground, bending your knees, keeping your back straight. Crank out 5 to a side if you want, or just stick to your own pace. Now we're going to do a new move called the horse stance. Nice wide squat, and from here, hands are going to be at your face while you throw out punches. This is just getting a good warm up for your legs and at the same time your shoulders. Switching gears again, we're going back down to the floor. I'm going to want you in the butt scoot position, technical stand up into your fighting stance, and then you're going to throw 2 hooks. So one more time, butt scoot position, technical stand up, good stance, and then 2 hooks. You can throw your left hook first or your right, doesn't matter as long as you throw it with good form. We're going to give you a little bit of a breather now while stretching out your back. We're going to lay straight on your tummy and extend your arms and legs off the ground into a Superman position. Hold it up and down, up and down. Thighs come off the ground, arms come off the ground. Only arch as much as you can. Don't strain and hurt your back, but get a good stretch. Now go back into your child's pose position, knees wide, butt down, driving your hips into the ground to stretch out your back and your shoulders. Get a good stretch here while catching your breath. You're doing awesome. Let's take it back to our fighting stance again. I want to jab straight, one hook, two hook, one kick, and then another kick. Afterwards, drop down into a sprawl. So one more time, a jab straight, making those punches nice and snappy, two hooks, and then two front kicks. Doesn't matter which limb comes first, just throw it with good form. 1, 2, and then two hooks, and then two front kicks, and then drop down into a sprawl. Keep going, pump them out, or follow along with Hunter. Awesome work. Now we're just going to hold a push-up, catch your breath, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, and then you're going to do some shoulder touches. Your left hand is going to tap your right shoulder, and your right hand is going to tap your left shoulder. If you can't do these shoulder touches, just hold this push-up position. And go. Tap, 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 breathing in and out, keeping your back straight. Now we're going to perform something called a hip switch. You'll be in your push-up position and dropping your hip all the way to the ground if you can. If this hurts your back, modify it to the best of your ability. Otherwise, try and turn your tummy all the way to one side, tapping the ground, and all the way to the other side, tapping the ground. This is great for jiu-jitsu when you'll need loose hips for guard passes and other leg maneuvers. And that is it. You survived your first test. Now, time for the cool down. Legs wide, and then a big stretch out front. Be sure to keep your toes up to the ceiling, knees fairly locked, and bending at your waist. Reach over to your left ankle and really try and bring your head to your knee. Be sure to not bounce and just hold it. And then the right ankle. Making sure to breathe. Now let's head into a crab walk position so we can get a stretch in our shoulders. Hands behind your back, feet pushing off the ground, lifting your hips up. Hold it there as much as you can, really feeling the stretch in your shoulders. If you want more of a stretch, bring your hands close together and then a big lift. Hold it there, flat. Try not to bounce and be sure to breathe normal. Bring it down, and we're going to bring it up again. Up. Really feel that stretch in the shoulders, and down. Congratulations on completing your first test. Stay tuned for new lessons that you can perform at home.